Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is November 19th, 2025, and we're diving into Lowe's third quarter earnings report. Joining us is John, a senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to discuss Lowe's performance this quarter.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Lowe's reported total sales of $20.8 billion for the third quarter of 2025, which is an increase from the previous year. John, can you elaborate on this growth?
Absolutely. The increase in total sales is primarily driven by a 0.4% rise in comparable sales, with significant contributions from online sales, which grew by 11.4%, and double-digit growth in home services. This indicates a strong demand in these segments, despite some headwinds from last year's hurricane activity.
And what about profitability? How did Lowe's perform in terms of earnings?
Lowe's reported net earnings of $1.6 billion, with an adjusted EPS of $3.06, which is a 5.9% increase compared to the prior year. This adjusted figure excludes $129 million in pre-tax expenses related to recent acquisitions, highlighting the company's ability to maintain profitability while expanding its business.
Strategic initiatives and acquisitions. John, Lowe's has been active on the acquisition front. Can you tell us more about their recent strategic moves?
Certainly. Lowe's completed the acquisition of Foundation Building Materials and Artisan Design Group for $8.8 billion. These acquisitions are strategic, aimed at enhancing offerings to pro customers, which is a key growth area for Lowe's. The company is focusing on long-term sales and profit expansion through these acquisitions.
How does this fit into their overall capital allocation strategy?
Lowe's remains committed to a disciplined capital allocation strategy. In addition to the acquisitions, they paid $673 million in dividends this quarter, reflecting their focus on driving long-term shareholder value while expanding their business capabilities.
Updated full year 2025 outlook. Moving on to the outlook, Lowe's has updated its full year 2025 guidance. What are the key highlights here, John?
Lowe's has revised its total sales forecast to $86 billion, up from the previous range. They expect comparable sales to remain flat, reflecting some caution due to macroeconomic uncertainties. The adjusted EPS is projected at approximately $12.25, and they anticipate an operating margin of 12.1%.
What about their capital expenditures?
They plan to invest up to $2.5 billion in capital expenditures, which underscores their commitment to growth and infrastructure improvements, ensuring they remain competitive in the home improvement sector.
Market reaction and analyst expectations. John, how did the market react to Lowe's earnings report, especially considering the analyst expectations?
The market reacted positively to Lowe's earnings report. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $2.97, but Lowe's exceeded this with an adjusted EPS of $3.06. This beat expectations and has likely contributed to a positive sentiment among investors.
What does this mean for Lowe's moving forward?
Beating analyst expectations is always a good sign. It suggests that Lowe's is effectively managing its operations and capitalizing on growth opportunities, which bodes well for its future performance and investor confidence.
Key takeaways. In summary, Lowe's has delivered a strong performance in the third quarter of 2025, with impressive sales growth and profitability. Their strategic acquisitions and updated outlook indicate a positive trajectory for the company. John, any final thoughts?
Lowe's is well positioned for continued success. Their focus on pro customers and strategic investments should drive long-term growth. Investors should keep an eye on how these initiatives unfold in the coming quarters.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Lowe's performance in the comments below.